Thank you, Mr. Chair. Today's hearing is an opportunity to acknowledge the jarring reality that for some years we did not have a functional First Amendment in this country. The vast powers of the federal government were mobilized to do the very thing that the First Amendment forbids, that is, abridge the freedom of speech of American citizens. And by using its influence over a few tech companies, its ability to pressure, to influence, to cajole, the government was able to conduct censorship at a scale and at a breadth that the founders could scarcely even have imagined, and took it to extremes that none of us previously would have imagined. It's now part of the history of this country. It's a chapter in our history that the sitting president of the United States was removed from all the leading social media platforms. The leader of one of the parties, of major parties in our country, was removed from the platforms. It's now part of the history of this country that damaging information about a presidential candidate was suppressed on the eve of the election. And then when it came to perhaps the most significant global event in a generation, COVID-19, the government assured that citizens were not even allowed to provide a truthful account as to how the pandemic began. You were not allowed to say 2 + 2 makes 4. And you also were severely restricted in your ability to provide your opinion on what the proper governmental response was. Folks had their posts deleted for even daring to suggest that a 2-year-old shouldn't be forced to wear a mask for hours on end each day. And of course, as the Supreme Court has repeatedly acknowledged, this has a chilling effect where folks then were forced to steer far clear of whatever that line of censorship might be. And so for every post that was censored, there were many, many other things that were suppressed as a result.